Hey, what is up guys? My name is Ollie, and in today's video I want to talk about what are 5 important lessons that I've learned from living in Bali, Indonesia for 1 year. So let's talk about it. So as for lesson number 1, it is being in nature is crucial. So I think there's been no other time during my life when I've traveled. So I've traveled all over the world for the last 6 years, but there's been no other place where I felt so connected to nature. What I really love about Bali is like how easy it was to be part of nature. Like as soon as you would be in Ubud or you would be somewhere out in the countryside, and even in some places in Canggu and some of the other places except like Denpasar and the cities, you're gonna find that all the places are so perfectly integrated together with nature. You can see the Hindus, they have their temples and they have nature. It's a really beautiful experience, and it makes me calm, it makes me able to think more clearly, and it makes it really obvious that where we as humans came from as well. And you can feel that connection to nature is super important. And I've noticed that when I'm living in like a big city that doesn't have much greenery and stuff, I'm not able to think as much, and it's really important to find some time every once in a while to go into nature and to get some space and to be able to think and do what is necessary for you. Moving on to lesson number 2, which is having strong communities. So why is this such an important thing? You've probably heard before that you are the average of the 5 people that you spend your time with the most. And if your friends are the kind of people that complain a lot, then chances are you are also going to be eventually, if not right now, then eventually you're going to become one of those people. So who you spend your time with and who you have around you is really crucial. So if you have a beautiful community where you're thinking about gratitude, you're helping everyone in the neighborhood or the environment around you have the best kind of life they can have, then I think that is super crucial. And that's one of the things I really loved about Bali. And you know, like Bali, or Indonesia in general, like it's not the richest country. When I look back at how people were treating each other within the Banjar, which is essentially the neighborhood, and they're all like working together to keep each other healthy, happy, feel gratitude for each other. Like I've never felt more thankful for having those kind of people around you. And I'm sure like anywhere else in the world, you're gonna always find some sour apples every once in a while, people that are not team players, whatever. But I really enjoy that about Bali. It just gives us this deep sense of clarity and commitment, and you just want to help back. That's just human nature, and it just gave me so much faith in humanity that there's a lot of amazing people out there. As for lesson number 3, it is to enjoy the moment and slow down. And this is one of the things that I've seen a lot in Bali. A lot of people are just taking it easy. Like there's not a lot of stress. Like you don't see it like a lot of other places. Like I'm sure, like if you go to, for example, Denpasar, which is one of the bigger cities, then yeah, you see that. But people in general are very relaxed and they seem very happy. If they feel like they need some stillness, then they will go into meditation and they will put some awareness within their body of what is going on. So if they're feeling stressed, they're going into the reason, why am I feeling stressed? And there's a lot of focus on personal development here. So that is one thing that I really enjoy, that you can, in order to be able to contribute to the community, you also need to be able to put the focus back on yourself. And if you want to put the focus back on yourself, then you're encouraged to do that in stillness. You even have days which are the Balinese New Year, which is known as, it's like the chaos the day before, and then the next day is like complete stillness. And they have certain days where like you're encouraged to like not talk at all. It's complete silence, and this is a day of reflection. And just by that in itself, it shows that how much is really emphasized in Bali about what is going on in your internal life. And that is also reflecting a lot into your external life. As for lesson number 4, it is the practice of gratitude. There's been few places in the world where I've seen people smile more, feel more gratitude. There's just something special about Bali, and I think there's a reason why people keep coming back to Bali all the time, and this is like one of the main pillars why it feels so amazing to be in Bali, because basically every morning people are on each street corner going out, they're praying for the wellness of the people around you and everyone in the surrounding area, and it's just, you feel that people around you want what is best for you, and I think that's something that's very beautiful as well. And I think if you're from a Western country or from a country that's wealthier than Indonesia, then I think this is one of the things that we are sometimes lacking. Because I remember now after coming back, it's just like some of those mindsets which I downloaded into my brain after being there, learning by osmosis. I was basically learning from seeing everyone around and learning from that. I could feel the gratitude from even just like clean tap water, something like that, which we tend to take for granted, and sometimes you don't know how important that is before you actually experience the opposite side of it. And that is a very common thing about human nature as well. So I think the gratitude part of it is the part that I will be making sure the most to put into my own life, which is such an important lesson. I think the gratitude is something crucial that you should try yourself to put into your life, and just start feeling gratitude for the small things, because when you're feeling gratitude for something, then you're also attracting more. Your selective focus is also focused on more of those things you're grateful for, so you're going to feel grateful for so many things in your life, and I think that's a beautiful, beautiful way of living. So as for lesson number 5, it is believing in good karma. Karma used to be one of those things where I was like, yeah, well, it's kind of out there, it's some spiritual things that I didn't really believe in. But I think after living in Bali for a full year, it is one of those things where I've seen so many good actions. Like, I've had times where I've been in the countryside and I've had a flat tire, and there were some locals coming over, and they didn't have to do this. They know I'm in a much better financial situation, but they would pay my flat tire. They would help me drive over to the mechanic, and they would pay for it. My brain was just exploding. At that time, I was like, no, I will pay for it. Thank you so much. That is also one of the things I had to learn myself, is like to be able to take that when someone wants to give you something, like being able to take it, and really appreciating when someone is trying to help you like that, because they really mean it. Like, they're not doing it, like they're doing it because they think it's the right thing to do, and that's such a beautiful thing. And it's happened on so many occasions in Bali. Like, I've been stuck somewhere, they really want to help you, and you see it, like they really want to help you. They're smiling and they're just really curious, and that's something I really appreciate as well. So that has been some of the most important lessons that I've learned from living here in Bali for the last year. And if you're new to this channel, make sure that you subscribe, as I have plenty of travel content coming out real soon. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.